In 1453, the fall of Constantinople to the Ottoman Turks marked a pivotal moment in world history. Sultan Mehmed II led the Ottoman forces while Byzantine Emperor Constantine VI defended the city. The siege lasted for 53 days, with the Ottomans using massive cannons to breach the city's walls. The fall of Constantinople marked the end of the Byzantine Empire and the rise of the Ottoman Empire. As the Ottoman Empire rose, the Red Sea trade route became a state monopoly under Islamic rule, bringing immense wealth to the region. Meanwhile, in Europe, the spirit of the Renaissance stirred a newfound passion for exploration. As old trade routes closed, Europeans looked to the oceans to find new pathways to the riches of the East. In Portugal, Prince Henry, known as the Navigator, became obsessed with finding a sea route to India. His efforts laid the foundation for Portugal's dominance in maritime exploration. In 1494, the Treaty of Tordesillas was signed between Spain and Portugal, dividing the world into two halves. Spain claimed the west, and Portugal focused on the east. By 1497, Bartholomew Dias, a Portuguese navigator, became the first to round the Cape of Good Hope, opening the sea route to India. Just a year later, in 1498, Vasco da Gama arrived in India with 3 ships under his command. Guided by a Gujarati pilot, Abdul Majid, they were warmly welcomed by the Hindu ruler of Calicut, Zamorin. By 1608, the British East India Company had established its first factory in Surat, signaling the beginning of British influence in India. With Plassey in 1757 and Buxar in 1764, the British secured military victories that expanded their rule. By 1765, the dual system was implemented in Bengal, marking the beginning of British political dominance. British rule brought sweeping reforms from the Regulating Act of 1773 to the Board of Control in 1784 and the establishment of the Indian Civil Services in 1853. British policy towards Indian princely states changed over time. Initially focused on trade, the British soon expanded their control using subsidiary alliances, and by 1818 they began a phase of domination, leading to events like the Doctrine of Lapse. British foreign policy extended beyond India. In Nepal, the British secured territory after skirmishes in 1814. In Burma, they clashed over territorial expansion, leading to the annexation of Burma in 1885. And in Afghanistan, the British were engaged in a series of Anglo-Afghan wars to secure their frontier. After the rebellion of 1857, British policy shifted to divide and rule, capitalizing on religious, linguistic, and regional differences. As the Indian National Congress grew stronger, the British manipulated divisions, paving the way for eventual independence. In 1947, India gained independence.